Hello everyone, welcome to your all signs reading. We're going to look at what's going on with every sign for the month of April. The timestamps will be listed below for each sign. So let's get into it. We're starting with Aries, going all the way to Pisces. So what's going on with Aries for the month of April? We have the Six of Swords already. It seems that a lot of you are moving on from something. So let's see what's going on with Aries for the month of April. Okay, Two of Swords. Your messages want to come out. They want to come out. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Page of Wands. I'm going to explain all these cards. Hold on a sec. All right. Aries, you have a situation here. And your situation, Aries, for April looks like it's kind of love focused. We're going to look at every area of your life, but it does look like you're dealing with some love stuff here as well. So currently, you are doing better than maybe in the past. I think you've been worse in the past. When it comes to how you feel, yourself, your current self at the moment, because you have the Four of Wands, so you seem to be quite stable, even though there's some emotional issues I see going on. You seem quite stable within yourself, so I feel like a lot of you have done some healing to get to this point where even where you're dealing with maybe relationship drama, you're still able to just be happy or just live your life rather than falling apart, okay? But the personal theme for your month is the King of Cups in reverse. So it does seem that your emotions are not 100%. So someone may have hurt you recently, or I get the message that some of you have just been dealing with a relationship that has been stress on and off. You know, sometimes you keep finding yourself in this King of Cups energy in reverse, where your emotions are you're just not feeling good. Some of you, if you have been trying to let someone go, as you saw with the Six of Swords that came out when I was shuffling, this is your accomplishment. So some of you will finally be letting someone go. Someone who you've been wanting to let go. That's if you've been wanting to let them go or wanting to get over someone. I see you accomplishing that. Okay, but I'm also seeing... Okay, I'm trying to give you a general reading, but I'm seeing love messages. So I'm going to go to the love messages and I'm going to tell you about you also. So just bear with me. You may have to just embrace and understand that the person you were dealing with was wrong. And I feel like some of you may be blaming yourself, or they may even be blaming you. Like they could be playing this mind game where they're trying to make it seem like it's your fault. You're needing to really embrace that you're right. I'm seeing this this video I saw on TikTok saying, maybe I'm right and everyone else is wrong. And I know that's like a selfish or narcissistic thing to say, but I feel like in your case, your person was wrong and you may have been blaming yourself, and you needed to really understand and get it through your head that your person did you wrong. And there's no shame in admitting that you're right and they're wrong. So you need to just embrace that they did something to you, so they need to apologize to you, not you feeling guilty and feeling like you need to make things right. No. So yeah, you need to do that. And you also need to avoid trying to get over the person or trying to pull yourself away. I'm just feeling like you need to embrace things the way they are at the moment, as in allowing yourself to naturally get over someone, allowing it to flow, admitting, look, I got hurt, I feel attached to that person still, they hurt me, but I still feel attached, this is embarrassing, I should know better, but this is how it goes, this is the natural course of getting over someone. Okay, this is how it goes. So you're just being asked to let go, to just let the universe allow you to get through it. Okay, so when it comes to your obstacle, Aries, obviously 5 of Wands, conflict. Some of you, this person may even be still trying to get at you as you try to move on. So they may still be trying to pick fights with you. You may have competition like in general, in your general life. People may feel like they need to compete with your life, because I really feel like you're going to be, especially, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Aries. This is April. Even if your birthday was in March, happy birthday. So you may be living your life right now, you know, doing your social media because your birthday just came up. This is your season, and people might be trying to compete with you. Like, you may be really putting yourself out there, especially since you're not feeling so good emotionally. Maybe you're just trying to, you know, take some nice pictures and just feel good. And what you don't know is that there's people out there like seeing you and feeling like they need to compete with you and everything, that like they need to compete with your best life. That's what they feel. So when it comes to support, some of you could go to, I'm getting like a brother, an older brother could give you support or advice. I've never gotten this with the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may be close with an older brother or even sister. Maybe she's tomboyish, but I really get this male energy, but not too old, like someone young, like early 20s. But also you can, support can come from an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone very calm and, you know, patient can give you support in this situation. I'm seeing like some really good advice, some wise advice from someone young. Maybe they're beyond their years. I'm seeing, Aries, the action you should be taking. And let me say, first of all, when it comes to love, don't buy into any dream. Don't focus on a fantasy. Like if you really thought you were going to be with this person, it was going to be magical, just forget about that. That's part of what makes it hard for us to get over someone, is the life we imagined with them. So start imagining the life with yourself, even if it's just you living your best life, traveling, wearing hot clothes. I know these are material things, but you know, you may have envisioned a life with this person, with marriage and stuff like that. And now you're having to give yourself a new future, like paint a new picture for yourself. So make sure it's realistic and supportive of what you really want, is what I'm hearing for you, what you really, really want for yourself, and not what someone told you, okay, that they were going to give you. So the advice for you is to take as much time away as you possibly can. Really nurture your feelings. You're going to be getting over someone. You distancing yourself is going to help you to get over them. And you don't have to try. That's the thing. I feel like you really need to not put any effort into trying to get over someone, because it's going to flow naturally. The focus should be what you want. So if you want to go somewhere, if you want to travel, focus on that. Don't do it because you want to get over someone, or because you want them to see that you're over them. Just do it for you. Do something for you because you genuinely want to do it. What's going on with Aries for April? You and your loved ones are safe. Some of you could have been dealing with a Cancer, a Capricorn, Pisces. Time to give rather than take. Confidence is your key to success. So there's Leo and Virgo energy here. I really feel like, Aries, I feel like you're needing to just focus on yourself. You're needing to give yourself what you've been giving someone else, what you've been expecting them to give you. Give it to yourself. If you really wanted this person, for example, to buy you flowers, especially if you wanted them to buy you something for your birthday, maybe they didn't, or maybe you guys broke up before that, buy it for yourself. Pretend it's from somebody, or just accept it from you. But you're needing to just focus on yourself and your confidence and being happy, because You're a lot more stable these days than you were in the past. Maybe in the past you would have been down for longer, you would have been crying longer. Now you just feel okay. So it's like, go with the fact that you've grown and you feel okay going through a breakup. For you, it's like you don't need to stress anymore. Okay, so Aries, this is what I'm seeing for you for April. It's supposed to be general, okay? It's supposed to be a general message, but it looks like you're going through something with a love partner, and that's kind of, you know, a breakup kind of interferes with your life a little bit, but the key is to just really do you. All right, so I'm going to move on to Taurus. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Hello Taurus, let's see what's going on with you for April. What does Taurus need to know when it comes to their April month, their month of April? Oh yeah, happy birthday, by the way, when it comes to all Taurus. I know it's like end of April and May, so you have a birthday coming if your sun sign is in Taurus. So let's see, what do we have for Taurus for April? Okay. So Taurus, I see that a lot of you are, there may be love coming in, or you may be in love, because this is your personal theme for the month. So it's either you're really mastering your emotions and like you've healed from something, or you're stepping into or are in a really good relationship where maybe in the past things would have been rough, but now in April it seems things are going okay. All right, I do feel like a lot of you, in your position of accomplishments, you have the Six of Wands. So this means you're accomplishing something. Like, this is the ultimate card to be in a position of accomplishments. This is people praising you for your accomplishment. So whatever you did or whatever you're planning to do in April, it looks like it's going to work and people are going to see it and they're going to love it. So you are accomplishing something here, something publicly, something that everyone can see. Some of you, I'm hearing graduating. And I feel especially a lot of you have gone to college at an older age, like, you know, like Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know how old she is actually. But like, you know, when you go to someone who goes back to college at an older age, like late 20s instead of early. Some of you have done that, but it doesn't have to be just that. There's something big though that you're accomplishing that everybody's going to see and everyone's going to be proud of you. You're going to be on a high horse in April. Maybe for some of you, it could just be a very huge birthday party, like, you know, like a sweet 16, but you don't have to be turning 16. You just like went all out for your birthday. Something big is happening and everybody's going to see you shining, okay? So what you do need to avoid is I'm getting staying to your truth. Staying true to your truth. Speaking your truth. And also I'm getting, Taurus, not to be brutally honest. I'm all for being brutally honest, or just honesty in general, no matter what. But I'm getting that if, like, you may have someone sensitive around you that you may need to lie to, like, because your brutal honesty may kind of hurt their feelings. But you do still need to stay true to yourself, I'm getting, or speak your truth. But this is in the position of what you need to avoid. So I'm saying that some of you, if you have a sensitive person around who you love, don't be too brutally honest with them. Maybe they want to be lied to about how they look or encouraged, but something about honesty. I'm getting that you should avoid not being honest with yourself, but you should avoid being too honest with people who are very sensitive. This is very, very awkward position here. We have Judgment in reverse. I am getting that some of you need to embrace the fact that there may be lessons that you haven't learned or lessons that you failed in life. For example, you know, we always have those annoying love lessons. People coming into our lives to hurt us so we can learn something. It's so annoying. But embrace the fact that not everything worked out perfectly, but you're still here. There's still a lot to learn. Some of you may have made a mistake on the way recently. I'm hearing not to beat yourself up about any mistake you've made. Everything is all a part of the process. So your obstacle may be some gossiping person, some hater. I really get hater, gossip with this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is someone who doesn't like you, like straight up. And this is in the position of your obstacle. So just be aware of this person, or it could even be a group of people who just hate you. Because I was getting that with the Six of Wands. There's going to be people praising you, but with that comes, I think with every 10 lover, there's like one hater. So you have to expect that there's going to be people who are jealous of this accomplishment of yours. It comes with it. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So a lot of you can really look at the good things. I'm hearing to count your blessings. Anytime you feel like you're in a low place or things are not working out or you're failing lessons and stuff like that, is to really count your blessings. Look at all the times in life where you were lucky. Look at all the synchronicities. Just really look at the bigger picture and all the good things that have happened for you. Those moments will help support you and also help you to attract more moments like that, because, you know, where you focus your energy is what you'll get in your coming future. So if things go bad, just focus on, you know, the times when things were really good so that you can repeat those moments, okay? And not the bad moments. So we have the Hermit here. This is in the position of action to take, and I am getting the feeling that when it does come to people who are attacking you, people who are hating on you, the action to take is to go within and just withdraw, just pull away, don't argue, don't fight, like just go within yourself. That's where you'll find even more wisdom, even more ways to deal, and it will help you to keep the peace. And your advice is to turn down anything that isn't serving you. Allow people to miss an opportunity with you, understanding that if someone is hating on you, it's their loss. If someone walks away from you, it's their loss. Let them miss an opportunity with you because you're going places. Okay, that's their loss. It's what they want to do. A lot of you are just really, with this Queen of Swords, really standing up for yourself. That's probably why you're in a good place emotionally, because you're not letting people get to you. I think I saw this similar message for you in your love reading for April. So let's see what's going on with Taurus for April. Prosperity lies ahead, and look at that, Taurus, new moon in Taurus. So yeah, and it's right above the Six of Wands. Work through your fears, Scorpio energy, and we have bring love into the situation. So what are your fears? Because I'm not really seeing what they are. Maybe your fear is people not liking you. I mean, nobody wants to be hated, but you have to understand that it's coming with your success. Like, hate is going to come with your success. There has to be someone who wishes they were in your position, point blank. That's just human behavior. So forget about that. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio when it comes to love, or an Aquarius. It could be one of these signs that are hating you. I do get Leo energy and Virgo as well. So the main thing here, Taurus, is that you are going places and you should just stay focused on that. Stay true to yourself. And when you see these negative people coming your way, just withdraw. Allow them to slip away. Allow them to go away. And when you do feel down, focus on the great things that have happened to you and the great things that are to come. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Taurus. I am now going to move on to Gemini. So I hope this was helpful. Feel free to check your other placements. The timestamps are linked below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Hi Gemini, welcome to your April reading. Let's see what's going on with you for the month of April. What do we have for Gemini for April 2022? What do we have for Gemini? Okay. So currently some of you may be reconnecting with someone from the past, or there may be something in your past that you're needing to remember that may have something to do with your life purpose. So if you're trying to figure out what to do for your career, I am getting that you need to look into your past, look at your past talents, things that you may have given up on or just gotten like tired of, or you just decided to get a normal job instead of pursuing like music or art or something like that. There's something in your past here that may be coming up. You may even have already been feeling a desire or getting these memories without me telling you. So it's either a thing, like a talent or something, or a person. But I am seeing that you are moving on from a lot of things in your life. I feel like you're moving on to a new chapter, a whole new chapter. Some of you, I really feel like you're trying to get some new, like a new job or a new career. You might be bored with your career, feeling like it's not your life purpose, some of you. I do feel that you may find something to do naturally, like easily. I'm hearing that something's staring in your face. So like your answers are kind of staring you in the face, but you're not seeing it, but you will. I'm seeing that a lot of you do need to avoid being mysterious or hiding things. Some of you may be hiding a lot of talent, because this is what you need to avoid. So if you're hiding talent, if you're too shy to sing publicly or post videos of you singing or dancing or doing art or whatever you do, your career, you know, everyone's putting their talents online right now and blowing up. So some of you may be shy and hiding or just not ready. This is what you're needing to avoid. Avoid being mysterious about your skills. Avoid keeping yourself stuck, because the Eight of Swords is here in reverse. This is what you're needing to embrace, your freedom. You need to embrace your freedom. Get in the whole thing about there being, like back in the day, most people didn't have these opportunities to put themselves out there. If you remember, like way back in the early 2000s or the 90s, you had to get a deal to be on TV. Like you had to really work to be seen, to even get on TV. But now you have your phone where you can show up in front of anybody just by posting a video. So you're needing to take advantage of the things that you have, the tools that you have. And even if you do things like mechanic work or things that don't involve like musical talent, some of you, I mean, there's YouTube channels about mechanics and how to do this and how to do that. Like I keep getting this thing where you need to put yourself out there and stop being mysterious and hiding. This is what you're needing to avoid. Like you need to show the world, you know, you need to show more of you. So your obstacle is that some of you keep thinking. You are a Gemini, you are the thinkers, but some of you keep overthinking, or you're spending too much time in thought. I am getting this feeling of, you know, like for example, if you do art, I'm just going to use this as an example. If you do art, you shouldn't think about it too much. You should just let your feelings flow. You should just be a vessel for the universe to express its artisticness. You know, like the great artists or even musicians like Michael Jackson, who just let their feelings go into the music or whatever they're doing, and it just goes huge because it's so like from the heart. So yes, think about what you want to do, but make sure it's from the heart. Make sure you're not overthinking and trying to be perfect, because that can really ruin it and really take away the passion from it and the natural, the authenticness of what you're doing. Some of you could have Scorpio, Libra, Pisces in your chart, but we have Justice in reverse. And this is where to find support. some of you do need to use your haters or use negative people or abusive people. Maybe you were in an abusive family or a narcissistic parent, stuff like that. Use some negative criticism to help push your art. It sounds crazy, but I'm going back to when I was in an abusive situation. What? There's a message there. Hold on. It slipped away. Okay, yeah. So way back in the past, when I was in a narcissistic situation, that person would always, for example, say, oh, you shouldn't believe in astrology and this and that. That's what makes you so weird, and your voice is so horrible and this and that. But now I'm doing tarot cards for astrology signs, and most of the comments are about how much my voice helps people, how much they like my voice. So your haters or abusive people in your past, they'll try to tear you down. But if you really look at the things that they are hating on, in reality, those are the things that they actually like about you and that most people will also like about you. So they're trying to they may have tried to destroy you, destroy your confidence, so that you wouldn't move forward and accomplish what you want, so that you would go and put yourself in a shell and not show the world your talents because you feel insecure about it, because someone teared it down because they didn't want you to be big. You really have to pay attention to the haters and what they say, because it's usually the opposite. Usually it's the things that they're criticizing you about that you're actually really good at, and they're just jealous that they're not good at it themselves, okay? There's also a spiritual side where subconsciously they kind of know that that's what's going to make you blow up and that's what's going to make you successful. So I would say the demons in them try to break you down from before. So really look at what the haters are saying, use it, turn it into the positive, and that should be your clue. Okay, a lot of you, I feel like your talents have been shunned, and that happened to me too in the past, like way back in the past. And I don't have no Gemini in my chart, okay? But it happens to a lot of us, especially these days when most of us have dealt with narcissists, and there's so many, a lot of us realizing that we have narcissistic parents. We didn't even realize. We just know that our parents were just criticizing, and, we thought that was just their personality, but, it really tears you down. You come to realize that. So I know what it's like to have for example, I sing, but my mom would always tell me, oh, you just don't have any soul. I just don't see you as a performer, this and that. And so just like you, I know what it's like to have a great talent, and then because your parents said something, you kind of just say, okay, if my own parents said that, then I must not be good. So, but everyone else other than my mom says I'm great. So, but because it's your parent or because it's someone you do look up to, you'll take it more seriously than everyone else's opinion. So, yeah, I feel like you've really let someone kind of mess up your flow, your confidence. It's time to reverse that, is what I'm saying. So where am I? Obstacle, support. Use your haters as support. Like I said, the action to take, we have the Death card. You really need to transform, especially if you got Scorpio in your chart. You can use that energy, but whether you do or you don't, it's time to transform. It's time to, I don't know what you're going to do or how you're going to transform, but it's time to especially for example, if you realize recently that someone did tear down your dreams, it's time to really look at the truth. If this person is just a hater and they just didn't want you to be successful, then does that really mean that you do suck at what you do? Or does it mean that you're great at what you do? You really need to change your perspective. Some of you may, I'm hearing, transform your look. If your career has something to do with how you look, I'm seeing dyeing your hair. I don't like telling you, oh, you need to change your look, but I am getting that. I'm seeing pink hair. I don't know. I'm seeing hair dye or some kind of change to your appearance. There's a whole transformation when it comes to the action to take. So you are needing to transform. Doesn't have to be you dyeing your hair. That's just something I saw in my head just now. If you're into that, then maybe that, if you've been thinking about it, then maybe this is confirmation. But you need to transform in some way, and it could be physically, could be emotionally, mentally, okay? But you need to be done with the past where people used to try and tear you down. That needs to be a thing of the past. All right, so the advice is to really put your heart out there. Remember when I was saying the things that you do, you have to put your heart into it and not think about it too much, because that takes away, you know, the naturalness, is that a word? Naturalness of it. So you really need to go from the heart with this Knight of Cups. When you're going to present yourself to the world, present what you're good at, you need to go from the heart. This is who I am, and F you if you don't like it. Guess what? My narcissistic mom didn't like it either, or narcissistic ex, or whoever. You guys are just the same type of hater, whatever. For every 10 lover, there is one hater. So keep that in mind. I know this from likes on YouTube. There's always 10 likes, then 1 dislike. Then there's 20 likes, then there's 2 dislikes. And I've seen it in psychology. I've seen it not just on YouTube. There's always 10 people who like what you do, and then 1 person who hates it. So that's just how it is. What do we have for Gemini when it comes to the month of April? Surrender to the divine. Allow, and you know, this is the same thing I was thinking when I was thinking about the Michael Jackson thing and artists who just let their feelings do the work. When someone is presenting art, when someone is born on this planet to present something, it's an expression of the divine. It's an expression of the creative energy of the universe. So you're basically, you, Michael Jackson, or whoever, I just like Michael Jackson, that's why I keep saying it. You and him and whoever are just the vessel to bring that expression to the world. That's why it needs to come from the heart, because it is from your energetic field, from your God source. And it shouldn't be just from overthinking or trying to make it perfect. No, it should be from your heart, and it should be all you, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Capricorn energy. And balanced spirituality and practicality. Pisces energy. So when I see that, I'm thinking manifestation. So make sure you're manifesting the outcome that you want as well. What I'm seeing is people cheering. So really visualize and feel and hear in your spiritual ears. See with your spiritual eye. People cheering and being happy for you and enjoying your work. Like really see that and feel what it feels to present something and have everyone stand up and clap, and you're just like, oh my God, this feels so good, and you're smiling. Feel that feeling, hear the sounds, see the vision, and do it for 17 seconds. That's a method right there. So Gemini, this is what I'm seeing. Let me just clarify this. Justice in reverse. What's with this justice in reverse? Yeah. The High Priestess. Everything people throw at you, use it. Also, when it comes to support, use your intuition for your support. Spiritual. This is balancing spirituality and practicality. So really use your intuition to support you. Use the things that your haters said to support you. Turn those things to positive, and let that be your fuel. Oops. Let that be your fuel to keep you moving forward. All right. So Gemini, this is what I'm seeing. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to check the timestamps below and take a look at your other placements in your charts, okay? So I'm gonna move on to who's next? Cancer. So I'm gonna move on to Cancer, and thank you guys so much for watching. So Cancer, what's going on with Cancer for the month of April? Please tell me what's going on with Cancer for April. Okay. seeing that in April, Cancer, a lot of you are not going to be in the mood to be social or go out too much. I don't know what's going on here, but it's either you're not wanting to go out much or you're just not wanting to reconcile with anyone or like any lover or any friend at the moment. And a lot of you are cutting off communication with people. A lot of you are not wanting to hear from somebody or from a bunch of people. I'm seeing that you're accomplishing something new and exciting this month. Maybe that's where your focus is. Maybe you're just shutting out the world so you can focus, but you are accomplishing something new and amazing. What you do need to avoid is putting too much energy into trying to rebuild broken relationships or broken situations, whether it comes to relationships or your job. If there's a tower moment and something ended and fell apart, avoid trying to rebuild it. It's not going to work. Or it could work, but it could take way too much energy and kind of override what you want to do with your life. Or it could be a complete waste of energy. And I see that you see that because you're not really desiring to do that either. So this is just, advice. And a lot of you are needing to focus on being patient, but not waiting for anyone. A lot of your reading has to do with cutting people off. Yeah, because you have the Seven of Wands as your overall energy. A lot of this has to do with you cutting off BS people who waste your time, not waiting for them, not waiting for an apology, just having it just end. Because you have something new that you're creating here, that you're accomplishing, and I'm hearing nothing should get in the way of that. So your obstacle is the Knight of Cups in reverse. There may be some situations, maybe you're dealing with some love situations that are just short-lived and annoying. That could be why you're so annoyed. But also, there may be either you're experiencing a lot of jealousy or you're feeling like there's people who are jealous of you. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Some of you may not be getting a lot of support from your loved ones, from your family. Maybe it's because of someone you're dating or something you're doing with your life. But some of you, there might not be a lot of support from your family. I'm also getting maybe they're just not into what you do. For example, my sister does art, and then she wants to like show me her pictures, and it don't make no sense to me. So, or like even just last night, my brother showed me this abstract painting. It just like looked like some blobs, some dots, and I guess he expected me to understand what that meant, and I was just like, I don't know. So you may have like a little support from family. It could also be because a lot of you have cut people off, so you kind of have nobody, but maybe you just felt like they were too negative. I am seeing that the action to take the Six of Wands, your action to take. Why does it? It feels petty, Cancer. I know you don't mean for it to, but a lot of you are gonna just be wearing your best clothes, being your best. I see like someone with a lot of attitude walking through a room full of haters and still just strutting like a model and swaying their dress, swaying on the haters. This is what I see you doing. Like, you're cutting off a lot of people and you're still like showing the world, look, I'm a boss. And yeah. And this is the action that you should take. This is what it's saying. So I guess it's what you should do. What do you call it? I guess living your best life, So your advice though is to stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. I am getting a lot of LGBTQ here because there's like this lack of support, but you still being, and I really get this sassy type of energy. So some of you are just being true to yourself, whether your family supports you or not. But the key here is to don't let anyone see you sweat. Don't let anyone see you sad. Don't try to rebuild relationships with people who are fake, and staying true to yourself. And overall, there's something really good coming your way, something you're going to accomplish, and you're going to be really excited about this thing. Okay, so what do we have for Cancer? Emotions are running high. I do feel, Cancer, that you are falling apart emotionally a little bit inside. As you show the world this image, deep down you feel some pain. And I know this because you're a Cancer and you are just showing that tough Cancer shell, but deep down there's a soft meat. You know, you feel some type of way. But I love that you're still just keeping a happy face. But it's important to make sure you don't bury your feelings or let them bottle up. It's okay to like not share your pain with the world, but you also have to not bottle it up or ignore it either. You have to work through it. So we have the energies gaining momentum, and we have a fiery climax approaches, Aries energy. So you're about to do something. I do feel that with the Ace of Wands. Something new, something big is coming up, and you're just not going to care what anyone thinks. You're going to be a little bit hurt that there's a lack of support from some people, but you're not going to care. Like, the success, I feel like you may feel hurt at first, but the success is going to bring some excitement. So, yeah. Let me clarify something. Why the Six of Wands? Clarify the Six of Wands. Cancer. Yeah, there's like a lack of support. Yeah, some of you are on the outside looking in, shoved out. And you're just cutting off people who don't support you, and you're still just out there being you. Okay, it could be a marriage that your family doesn't support, a relationship, a job. There's like a lack of support, but you're still riding through. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, little effort here, but a lot of you are just going for it. No one's putting in any effort to help you, but you're still going for it with the Fool, and you're gonna accomplish something amazing. So Cancer, this is what I'm seeing for you. I really hope this was helpful. The timestamps are below, so feel free to check your other placements. If you want to know what else is going, on for April. So who's next? Oh yeah, Leo. Now I'm going to move on to Leo. Thank you, Cancer, for watching. Leo, let's see what's going on with you when it comes to the month of April. What does Leo need to know right now for the month of April? Let's get a good shuffle. A good shuffle. What's going on with Leo for April? Okay. A lot of you are coming up out of a bad financial situation in April. Things are starting to look up for you financially is what I'm seeing. You may have dealt with some financial issues. But things are looking up. Some of you have come up with a great idea to make money. I know that Leos like to I have Leo cousins who are like, I'll work for the money. So you may have found some new hustle, or you may find some new hustle in April, but I see your financial situation really looking up. And I see there's being some new exciting idea. This could even be you being in communication with someone who's going to help you, or even some like flirting, communication with a love interest. Your accomplishments. You're about to accomplish your life purpose. Whatever's happening here is leading you to what you're needing to do. The universe is calling it. I'm also seeing that you do need to avoid taking any shortcuts or being foul in the workplace, Leo. 7 of Swords. You're needing to avoid the 7 of Swords. So be fair. There's a book called The Game of Life and How to Play It. I found it quite useful. It's on YouTube. You can just type that in and listen to it. You don't have to read. I don't like to read. But yeah. The Game of Life and How to Play It. Do not take any shortcuts. Don't try and make life easy. Don't try, trick anyone to get something. Just play it fair. and you will get a really good outcome, okay? We have the Strength card in reverse. This is your energy, Leo. So this is what you're needing to embrace. Leo, you can be very prideful and you like to feel, or at least let the world think, that you have no weaknesses because of your pride. You don't want to look weak. You want to look strong. You want to be the fierce lion all the time. You need to embrace your weaknesses. We all have them. Cry. I'm feeling emotional. So cry when you need to. Embrace your emotional side, your weaker side. Everybody has weakness, okay? The lion is strong, but the lion can get weak too. Like, a lion is not gonna approach a whole field of buffaloes without, like, by himself. He needs at least a crew of lions, or he's just not gonna do it. So there is weakness still, okay? And you're needing to embrace it. You're needing to just be kind to yourself when you do feel weak, and not beat yourself up and tell yourself that you need to get up and be strong. Yes, sometimes you do need to lift yourself back up, but you do need to understand that you're human and you do get weak. And you do have your moments, and you should take care of yourself like a baby in those moments and not rough yourself up, okay? So the obstacles, you may have some foul people to deal with. You may not know who to trust, but it's okay, that's life. You'll never know who to trust. But when it comes to work or your career, you have to keep your eyes open here. Where to find support? 8 of Cups. You have to withdraw emotionally to support yourself. You have to pull yourself, like if you're in emotional situations, like for example, love relationships or friendships, when things are not going your way and you need support, you may need to distance yourself and support yourself. Create emotional distance between you and people sometimes when you do feel like they are overwhelming you. You do need to give yourself some me time, okay? We have the King of Wands in reverse. This is the action to take. This is Leo energy, but it's in reverse. This is when the King of Wands feels weak and helpless at times. So the action to take, like I said before, embrace your weakness, understand it, accept it. It's a part of you. Just like good and bad is a part of you. Everybody wants to think they're a good person, but we're all bad people too. Like, we all have a bad side. Let someone mess with your family member or your child and your bad side will come out and you won't be such a good person. So we have to embrace both sides, weakness, strength, bad, good, ugly, cute. You know, we're all ugly in the morning, but then we can get cute. Like, we have to embrace everything. So 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't overwork yourself as well. This goes along with it. Leo, you may have been beating yourself up because you may sometimes feel like you can't get out of bed, like you can't take on the world today, and that's fine. And you're just beating yourself up and thinking that you should be a robot and be able to function every single day. You're needing to give yourself more care. Yes, you may be working on a business or you're working on fixing your financial situation, but you cannot drive yourself to an early grave because none of it will matter at that point. Also, I'm hearing that you should try to manifest effortless money. So, you know, like, try to manifest, okay, I make money effortlessly, so that you don't have to feel like you need to overwork yourself. Maybe you have this belief that you need to work extra hard, and when you don't, you feel defeated. You need to, like, set your mind up to attract financial increase easily, okay, effortlessly. So try to practice that. What do we have for Leo for April? Nothing is yet set in stone. That goes with manifestation. Please change your future with your thoughts and your words. Manifest easy money, Leo. Manifest easy money so you're not working. You're behind off and feeling bad when you cannot get up for work today. Okay? Show the world the real you. Aquarius energy, this is opposite to you. And some of you, maybe you've been hiding that weakness because of your pride. You don't want anyone to see you slipping. But I feel like you may have a really supportive person. I am getting an Aries. You may have a supportive person in your life who is fine seeing you weak, or is waiting to see, like, does Leo ever, like, get weak. I would love to see Leo show a little bit of weakness, and I don't feel like it's in a malicious way. I feel like this person picks up on the fact that you do have some weakness, but they know that you hide it, and they just want to see you like be vulnerable so they can give you a hug and let you know that you're not on your own. I don't know why I'm getting that or who that is. I do feel like it's an Aries person, but you know. We have conclusions are within reach. Also, a new start is coming and your hard work is paying off. But the thing is, Leo, stop working so hard. I've seen that Dave Chappelle skit. One of my favorite Dave Chappelle skits, the Mad Real World one, when the guy, I say white guy because it's like a black show, so it's like all these black people, they're just outside gambling and everything, and the white guy is trying to just work. And what's his name? I think Charlie Murphy. He was like, "What's wrong with you? Why you want to work so hard?" So don't try to work so hard, Leo. Okay? You don't need to work so hard. You need to manifest effortless money. Like, maybe as a child, there was a belief that you have to work really, really hard. And I believe in hard work. Like, I don't believe in being lazy. But there's also your health. Okay? There's also your health that needs to be taken into consideration. What's with this Eight of Cups for Leo? Okay. Yeah, your pride. Your pride has you pulling away when you do feel low. When you do need support, you kind of don't tell anyone because you don't want to look weak. Yeah, you're probably still going to do that no matter what I say to you. You're probably still going to do that. But I do feel like there's a friend around you who wants to support you, who intuitively knows when you are down, no matter how much you try to front. And they just kind of want to give you a hug. They just kind of want you to admit to weakness so that they can let you know that they're there for you. But you may not be comfortable with that. I don't know. So, Leo, this is what I'm seeing. I hope this was helpful for you. Feel free to check the timestamps for your other placement to see what's going on for the month of April. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to move on to who's next? Who's next? Leo, Virgo, right? It's Virgo. Yeah, Fire, Earth, yeah. Virgo is next. We're moving on to Virgo. So thank you, Leo. Virgo. Hello and welcome. Let's see what's going on with you for the month of April. What do we have for Virgo? For April. What does Virgo need to know right now? Oh my gosh. I want to give it a good shuffle. A good shuffle. Okay. What do we have for Virgo for April? Virgo, you're running from stress. You're running from your problems here in April. Which I know Virgo doesn't like stress. Virgo does not like stress. And you may be feeling weak. There's like the theme of this month is addressing your weaknesses, feeling your weaknesses. I know that Virgos like to cry. I don't feel like you're going to be crying a lot, but I feel like you're going to be just addressing a lot of things that make you sad or make you want to run away. You're addressing your weaknesses. Right now, in the current moment, you may feel like running from these things, but in April, you're gonna feel like, okay, let me just face these things. Let me just address these things. So your accomplishment is that you're gonna be coming out of conflict, and I do feel like it's with yourself. So this, you running from stressful situations and having conflicts with yourself or feeling guilty, stuff like that, guilt and feeling bad. You're going to be coming out of conflict with yourself for the most part, but you could also be coming out of conflict with a particular person. There's just going to be the end of drama. So it seems like in the past when you ran from drama, it didn't help, but now that you're addressing it, it's actually going to go away. So there could be a Sagittarius involved or Aquarius, Leo, but What to avoid? Avoid unfortunate situations or situations that you see will turn unfortunate. For example, getting involved with unemotional people, unavailable people, emotionally unavailable people, or situations that you know will fail from the start. So avoid bad situations that you know are going to be bad, or you have a feeling that it's going to turn out bad, or that you're going to make a bad business deal. Just go with your gut instincts from the beginning. Don't try to risk it and think maybe I'm just paranoid. No, avoid it. Embrace your healing process. Some of you may be getting over a bad situation. You needing to embrace the time it takes to heal. Allow yourself that time. Don't try to rush. Don't try to run from the stress. Face the weakness, face the sadness, face the heartbreak. The outcome will be much different than you're used to and much better. So your obstacle here is you may have been dealing with a liar, or you may have been untruthful in a situation. This can also be just a relationship that just would not work out, or a business deal that just has not worked out no matter what. This is the obstacle for you to overcome. This may be causing stress, but you're facing it, so that's the good thing. So you may have to seek support from close loved ones. Only people who truly love you can give you support at the moment. I feel like people on the outside don't care, because it sounds bad, but I feel like it's because they have their own problems, maybe similar problems. So only like your mama will be able to support you at this time in April, which is fine. Who cares? Like, you don't need everybody else to help. We have the 8 of Cups. As your action to take, withdraw emotionally. If things are overwhelming, I'm not saying run away like the 7 of Swords, but withdraw, pull away. The 8 of Cups, yes, you're walking away from the emotional situation, but you are dealing with it. You are giving yourself time. Some of you are kind of being impatient, though, when it comes to this. You're wanting to heal like yesterday, but you have to give the healing process time. And respect the cycle, respect the spiritual side of it. Because I'm seeing it's just like a physical wound. You have to see that every day you cut your finger, every day you're going to see that it's healing. There's a scab, the blood has dried up, there's a scab. The scab's going to be there for a while, then it's going to fall off, then you're going to see a mark, and then it may fade, and then you're female. Then your finger will look normal, like nothing ever happened. So the healing process is a process to be respected and just accepted, and just go through it like a natural part of life, okay? And you're going to be learning a lot in the process. So your advice, oh, Virgo, this is all about you just accepting what happened, accepting everything as it is, and still being grateful for life and everything you still have. So you're going to be feeling down and defeated, and like you need to pull away, like you want to run away. But soon you're going to see everything start to unfold the way it needs to. Let me look at your advice. What's the advice for Virgo? Work through your fears, Scorpio energy. Be bold and make the first move, and expect powerful change. I do feel like there's going to be powerful change when you use this new method of getting through a stressful time. You're definitely working through your fears instead of running from them. And some of you are going to be making the first move with maybe a person or maybe your work situation. Maybe you're going to be reaching out and looking for a job, or looking for business partners or business ideas. I see you making moves, but I also see you dealing with a heavy emotional situation in a different way than you usually do. Why the Star in reverse? Clarify the Star in reverse. Yeah, that inner conflict, it just has you feeling defeated. Oh, you're going to feel like you're losing it. But the blindfold is going to fall off, and you're going to be seeing things a lot more differently. We also have the Lovers here, so this could be involving love. If it's not involving love, I do feel like this may go with be bold and make the first move. Either someone's going to make a move on you, or you'll make a move on someone, opening up some type of new love situation. But Virgo, this is all about you dealing with your issues in a different way, and not running, and just surrendering to the universe. It's going to create powerful change into your life, in your life. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing, Virgo. I really hope this was helpful for you. Feel free to check the timestamps below for your other placements to see what else is going on for you in April. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to Libra. Hi Libra, let's see what's going on with you for April. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's see what's happening for you for the month of April. What can Libra expect for April 2022? What's going on with Libra? Okay. So Libra, there's this energy of either you're not being true to yourself or showing your true self to the world in April. Well, currently, this is your current energy, the Magician in reverse. Or you just feel like you don't have the tools to make your dreams work. I am getting that some of you feel like it's kind of a thing where you need money to make money type of thing. Some of you may feel like you don't have the means or something of that nature. The theme of this month, though, is the Empress. So I do see that you want to create a lot of growth and a lot of abundance, but a lot of you are feeling like you don't have what you need to start. And you do have what you need to start, because the Magician is all about manifesting, but when it's in reverse, you guys feel like you don't have it. But you do, because you have a mind. You're able to visualize. You're able to write things down. You have God energy, okay? We all have God energy. That's why we can all manifest. We're all creators. So you do have what you need. You just don't know it, okay? So you really need to watch a lot of videos on manifestation, not just The Secret, because that's just like basic. That's like reading your horoscope in a newspaper. That's without knowing like your sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Like The Secret is basic. You guys need to really study like the quantum field and all of that. I know some of you know, but maybe you just haven't been using it. But you do have the tools that you need. You just don't know it. So you will create this abundance that you want, I'm telling you. Because I see that you really want to. A lot of you are going to be rebuilding something. Some of your business may have fallen apart, or a relationship. I see that you're going to be rebuilding it. This is something you're going to accomplish in April. Rebuilding something that broke down here. I'm even getting some of you, a car broke down. You're going to be fixing it. Whatever broke or broke down in the recent past, you're going to be fixing that this month. So what to avoid and what to embrace. A lot of you do need to embrace that you are healing. You are coming from a bad place, okay? With the Devil in reverse, you may have been in a toxic relationship or had an addiction or something that you're healing. This Devil energy is leaving you. So whatever you were addicted to, whatever was painful in your life is leaving. You need to embrace that and embrace that process. And even if you slip up, don't beat yourself up. You need to embrace how it works, the fact that it takes time, the fact that you can mess up sometimes. Just embrace the process, because you are healing from whatever it is, recovering. But you do need to avoid doing too much work, like overworking yourself, taking up too much on your plate, doing too much, especially if you are in the process of getting over something and healing your energy. Give yourself time. Don't feel like you need to be a boss all the time, because this may drive you into stress, which could drive you back to whatever you were addicted to or whoever you were addicted to, just to feel comfort again. So you want to just make sure you have an equal balance. And you are a Libra, so just practice that balance, okay? I am seeing that your obstacle is people attacking you. Some of you may have people on your case, either about your addiction or your past relationship, whatever it was that this Devil is talking about. People may be just on your case. Maybe they feel like, maybe they're telling you you haven't changed, or you're never going to change, or you're not going to be anything. You're really having to just shut those people out, whoever has anything negative to say, and you really need to stay on track with your journey. a lot of you don't have supportive parents, and your financial situation may be a problem here. Some of you could have been cut off by parents, or cut off by someone, or your past relationship or marriage was your financial support and now you don't have that. Again, manifest. Okay, I know it takes a while, it takes a lot to manifest, especially if you are healing from something and your energy isn't 100% right now. But you do need to support yourself here, because someone who once supported you may not be supporting you anymore. And you're needing to not let that cause you to feel rejection, because that's even worse. That's an even worse negative feeling that you don't need in your energy field right now. So the next action to take is to really do you. Forget about tradition. Forget about what people think. Forget about the way it should be. Forget about what society wants you to be. Do your own thing. Be true to yourself, especially like if you are spiritual. That's what spirituality is about. Doing things your way. Go against whatever other people believe in. And let them come at you. You have to stay true to yourself. You may need to seek counseling if you are getting over some addiction or a bad relationship. Maybe you were in a relationship with a narcissist. Because this devil means you're healing from something that kept you stuck in the recent past. You may need to get help with that if you feel like you're going back or you're not, healing as fast. You do need to get help. Just speak to someone who knows what they're talking about, who has good advice for you, because this is your advice position. So you need to involve somebody when it comes to your process. But I feel like you really need to avoid the people who are shunning you and trying to bring you down. You really have to seek someone who genuinely wants to help. So maybe a therapist, someone who will sit down and listen and won't judge you on your past, like these people who are judging you. You do need to speak with someone. What do we have for Libra for April? I was gonna say October, and Libra, some of you are born in October. I don't know what happened in October, but I was gonna say that just now. That's far from April, and it happens to be some of you guys' birthday month. We have don't let your pride get in your way. Conclusions are within reach, and work through your fears. Scorpio and Leo energy. We also have Capricorn, Libra, Taurus as well. Yeah. So don't let pride get in your way. Speak to someone if you need to. If you feel like you can't do it on your own anymore. Especially since some of you don't have the support of family or friends or a particular parent here. You may need to just stay true to yourself, but talk to someone on the outside who can help, who maybe it's their job to help, like a therapist. But you do need to work through these things. And here we have your hard work is paying off, so it will definitely pay off if you do put in the work for yourself, for your healing. Purify the devil. Why is the devil here in reverse? Something, it could have been a relationship that didn't work out. Some instability here. Could have been a narcissistic parent. Someone who wasn't very nurturing or loving in your home as a child. I'm getting that Eminem vibe where his mom was treated him so badly. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Something to do with some of you guys' childhood where it's still affecting you. You may need to get help healing from that trauma, like professional help, so that you can just go forward and live a normal life, get rid of the pain and clear your energy. But you are definitely in the process of getting rid of that stuff, and that's the great thing, because you may have realized that that's what's been destroying you, that's what's been getting in the way, and now you're rebuilding. And you may have these moments where you feel like you don't have all the tools to make it, but you do. You have yourself, and you can seek help if you really feel like it's getting to that point. Why the 3 of Pentacles? Yeah. Seeking help for healing. If you feel like you don't have the strength to move forward, if you feel like you're just emotionally falling apart, you can seek help to get rid of the sadness. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? Someone kind of left you to deal with things alone. There could be... Some of you may feel like a parent, or your parents choose other people over you, or choose to enjoy their life and not help you, or everyone else is having a ball and you're having to fend for yourself. But if you're a grown person, you kind of have to toughen up here and accept that. That's just them. Now you have to ride or die for yourself. And you have the tools here. You have the tools. You think you don't, but you do. Some of you may be thinking, okay, I can't afford therapy. Guess what? Where I live, there is no therapy, so afford or not, I just go on YouTube. That's the start with. I just go on YouTube and, you know, find videos. There's a lot of videos. There's one called Dr. Snipes. I learned a lot from her. If you watch her videos, she talks all about childhood stuff and how it works and how it's affecting you. Learn a lot from her. She's a therapist. There's other channels too. You may see videos suggested under her videos. But if you cannot get the therapy, like, we have such an advantage with the internet these days where we have the tools. Nobody does not have the tools for anything. You don't even have to go to college to learn a skill anymore. I mean, you could, but now you can learn everything on YouTube. You know, like, you have the tools, Libra. You have the tools. You just gotta push. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Libra. I really hope this was helpful. Like if you enjoyed. Also check out your other placements. The signs are all linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for April. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's see what's going on with you. What does Scorpio need to know when it comes to the month of April? What's going on with Scorpio? What is going on with Scorpio? Okay. Wow. All right. So currently, Scorpio, you are maybe at a standstill right now. You're not making much moves. You may be doing a lot of thinking, especially when it comes to your work life, your finances, and your future, like planning for your future. You may have taken a pause when it comes to your future, because I feel like you're wanting to lay down some serious plans here. All right, we have, oh gosh, a lot of you are going to be letting something go here, or ending a situation that just seemed pointless and like it wasn't going anywhere. It was unfixable. You may have spent time trying to fix a situation here, maybe with someone or maybe in your work life. But it just hasn't been working. A lot of you are putting that to rest, accepting that it's done, that it didn't work. All right. I am seeing that what you're needing to avoid. Some of you may be needing to avoiding conversations. Some of you may be avoiding conversations or cutting people off. This could be a fight or flight response, just cutting people off when you feel like they're about to hurt you. So you're needing to be able to pause. I feel like your theme is to pause and rethink things over, like think things over before acting on certain things. So, for example, you feel like cutting someone off, you just want to cut them off real quick. Think about it first. All right, you don't need to respond or argue. You can just pause. And you do need to embrace a lot more positivity in your life. I feel like some of you may be forgetting the good things in your life, because when pain arises or when one thing doesn't work out, it can make you focus on that one thing. And a lot of you have a lot more going for you than just this one thing or this one person. So this month you're going to be doing a lot of thinking. Some of you are going to be doing a lot of meditating. But the obstacle is letting go. Some of you are letting go a lot of things from your past. Okay, so this may bring some uncomfortable feelings. You may find yourself thinking about those things. But I feel like for this month, it's like a purge for you. And like by next month, by May, you'll be like, okay, thank God I did that. And it's in the past. I got rid of all this stuff. Now I can move forward. So we have your position of where to get support. Scorpio, you don't like to ask for help. You have kind of a pride thing, almost like a Leo, and this is Leo energy. You have kind of a pride thing. You're also used to like just being strong enough to get through things, you know, by yourself. So some of you may just be doing things the same old way, where you just get through it on your own. You get through the weakness and become strong again. But we have, with your actions, to take 10 of Cups. And the advice is the Star in reverse. A lot of you do need to give yourself a break and not worry about being too perfect. Kind of take the pressure off a little bit. I'm hearing that you're needing to just be human this month and embrace your human nature and not focus on anything like that involves perfection. You are being asked to give yourself a lot of love, action to take. Focus on family, focus on love, focus on the things that you have. The people you have in your life, the love you have in your life, the admirers, the people who really love you. Focusing on the things that you really have is what I'm seeing. That's like your theme, Scorpio. Hold on. What do we have for Scorpio for April? Confidence is your key to success. There's a lot of Leo energy for you. There's the Sun, Strength, and this Leo card. Some of you may have Leo in your chart, or you were recently dealing with one. We have luck is on your side, Sagittarius energy, and a new start is coming. We also have Aquarius energy. So you're really going through a renewal right now. You're really releasing all this stuff from the past so that you can really start fresh. I feel like in May, you're going to have a fresh new start. You're going to feel a whole lot lighter. And the more you practice gratitude, I'm hearing, is the better you're going to feel and the more you're going to attract into your life. And with luck is on your side, there's some situation where you're going to get really lucky. It could be that you meet someone or you win something. Why the Star in reverse for Scorpio? So yeah, you're gonna have to give yourself a break. As soon as you give yourself a break, you're gonna start to feel very secure, very, very stable, very Queen of Pentacles. Like you may find that that abundance flows to you more, like more income, financial income, when you stop thinking too hard or putting too much pressure on yourself. Okay, why Strength in reverse? 6 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you, there's a pride thing. You're really used to pulling yourself up out the cold, really used to picking yourself up. So you're probably just going to do that when it comes to support. I feel like you just don't want anyone's help. And you may actually use all the compliments that you get to help bring you up as well. I feel like that's something you wouldn't usually do. I feel like a lot of you don't care about compliments much, but you're going to find that even though you can get yourself out of the struggle, you probably look at the compliments that you get as well and you're like, oh, okay, I guess it's not so bad. So there's going to be a lot of praise because everyone on the outside, I feel like they think that you're all good, that nothing's wrong with you, and that's because you don't really show it. And so you're going to have people praising you, thinking that your life is popping. And that's going to kind of help to bring you up as well. But for the most part, you'll be lifting yourself up. And especially when you let go of all the junk from the past, the pain from the past. Why the Hanged Man in reverse? You may have had some bad times in love recently. You're really coming back from that is what I'm seeing. We have the Moon, so there's something hidden. There's something that the universe is up to. You may have recently dealt with the feeling of rejection when it comes to love. But it seems like someone did you wrong. You're honestly going to let the pain empower you is what I'm seeing. And especially getting good karma. But the main thing is you taking care of yourself, you going through it, and you looking at the things that you already have in life. I feel like the universe wants you to really ignore what you've lost and look at what you have. It's just like a quick reminder for you to be grateful. And keep in mind that there's a new start coming. It could be a new start in love. What is this new start for Scorpio for April? You may still have someone trying to reach out to you, trying to offer you something, but you may be rejecting that offer. It could be the person who hurt you. But I do see that you are distancing yourself from a situation, feeling like it just wasn't for you. And really freeing yourself. A lot of you are letting something go, something that just wasn't serving you. Most likely it's a relationship. Maybe it was just with the wrong person. But you're really bouncing back, and this situation is forcing you to look at what you do have in your life, what you can be grateful for. So, Scorpio, this is what I'm seeing for you for April. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to check the timestamps below to check out your other placements, to see what else is going on for April. Thank you guys so much for watching. Who's next? I can never remember. Scorpio. Okay. Sagittarius is next. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Thank you for watching, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius when it comes to I was going to say love. This is mostly general. When it comes to April, what's going on with Sagittarius? What's going on with Sagittarius for April? Wow, so you are in a very positive state right now. I feel like things may not be 100%, but you're still able to find the light in your situation. You're still able to be happy right now. Some of you may be cutting off communication with someone or a bunch of people maybe. I feel like you're not in the talking mood. There's not going to be much communication going on. And this is by choice. I feel like this is your choice. There's just some people that you just don't want to talk to or hear from. Maybe you're just going to be hearing from people you don't want to talk to. But I see you accomplishing more than one thing. You're going to see a lot of things coming your way. They may not show up in April. I feel like you're just going to be seeing these things come in. So you could be in the process of building something and you are seeing that it's going to pay off. Avoid feeling insecure. Avoid negative thinking. Avoid seeing or feeling like things are not moving forward or things are not growing. You definitely need to embrace the unknown with the moon here. Embrace mystery. Understand that, they say, well, Christians say the Lord works in mysterious ways. We could say the universe works in mysterious ways. It's the same thing. Embracing that the universe is mysterious and it will make things happen even if it looks like it's not going to happen. You need to embrace that idea and not this negative idea of insecurity or that things are just not growing. You're needing to embrace the mystery of the universe. And I'm hearing that you should maybe watch some like manifestation success stories to feel inspired, to understand how mysterious this thing is, how things can just change for you. Beyond your belief, because, the average belief is that, oh, that's not how it works. It's not going to work like that. For you, especially being a Sagittarius, where you have this extra luck on your side, just naturally, You can believe in this. So if you don't believe right now, just go and watch some stories so that you can feel inspired, because I feel like something mysterious is going to happen. It's going to happen in a mysterious way where it looks negative at first, but it's not. So your obstacle is that you're just not seeing, you know. Some of you are refusing to see. Some of you may have a hard time believing in miracles, because I feel like maybe because of your past, maybe your childhood, maybe there was not a lot of luck or a lot of miracles. So you're just like, I feel like you're going to see things coming, but you just find it hard to believe. Some of you find it hard to believe that there's an amazing change coming. Maybe you failed already in the past, but failure is a part of success. So the failure may have discouraged you a little bit, but it's coming. It's just that you can't see through the dark, through the smoke. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel yet. You may be able to find support through friends or groups. This is in the position of where to get support. You can get support from friends. Most of the other signs didn't get this card for where to find support. Most of the signs before Sagittarius kind of had no support at all. But you have this group. Three of Pentacles. It could be co-workers. It could be classmates if you're in college or school. There's some group of friends or even family members, some circle where you meet up with these people a lot. That's where you can get support from. Okay. The action to take and your advice: let go of anything toxic. If you have a relationship that is toxic, let it go. Anything that's toxic, any addiction, even negative thinking, if that's a habit for you, get rid of anything toxic. Let the devil leave. Okay. Tower in reverse. The action to take is to rebuild something. This could be a project that may have failed, that you gave up on. You've been asked to rebuild that. There's something that you need to rebuild here. Even if it's just you rebuilding yourself after a failure. Not to give up. Four of Cups here. A lot of you may be turning down some offers. And some of you, the universe is putting signs in front of your face and you're like, whatever, dude, I don't believe. But you're needing to believe. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, oh my gosh. It's the ES at the end. What do we have for Sagittarius? Hold your vision. A new romantic cycle begins and a personal issue reaches resolution. So you may find love in the midst of all of this. Ooh, I didn't see any love cards until now. Let's clarify this. What's with this new romantic cycle for Sagittarius? What's going on with this romantic cycle here? Oh, some of you are coming out of a break with someone. You may be on a break with someone. The communication between you and that person may open up. But for some of you, the person might be toxic. This could be the toxic person that you're wanting to get rid of. Or it could mean that you're just both still attached to each other, or they are kind of obsessed with you because you haven't spoken to them. But it does say a new romantic cycle begins, so it has to be positive, right? Who is this person for Sagittarius? Someone who was really disappointed with the breakup. This is, you guys took a break. You guys took a break from this. Some of you may have even explored other options in the meantime. You and someone from the past may be coming together. But there may have been some toxicity in the past, or this person may be obsessing over you. One or the other, because that Devil card came out. If it's toxic, I'm seeing that you are needing to release it, but it does say a new romantic cycle begins. So there's that. What is with this Devil in reverse? Clarify this Devil in reverse for Sagittarius. Yeah, you're needing to turn down offers that involve toxicity, or I'm seeing like peer pressure. So if you're friends, like if you had an addiction or used to drink or whatever, If your friends are trying to offer you that, or your friends are trying to, if your friends are going to be a bad influence, or whoever's going to be a bad influence or lead you down this devil road again, you're needing to reject that offer. If you're trying to have a new life, you need to run away from that. It's either friends trying to pull you into that party life, you know, where there's addiction involved, or it's a relationship, someone toxic from the past trying to offer you love. Especially if that person had you in a third party situation, that should give you a clue that you should turn that person down, because they could really come in and F things up again, especially when you're trying to rebuild something, possibly rebuilding yourself. It's just not what you need. Okay, so yeah, Sagittarius, this is what I'm seeing for you for April. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to check the timestamps below for your other placements to see what else is going on with you for April. I am now going to move on to Capricorn. Yay. All right, thank you, Sagittarius, for watching. So Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you for the month of April. What's going on with Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn for the month of April? Okay, right now, Capricorn, you're going through a transformation. You got the Death card right up in the beginning here. You are going through a change right now. It's going to bring a lot of blessings into your life. It may look sad at the beginning, but you're going to be led to something big. It's going to make you want to push yourself to do more and achieve more. You're going to be coming out of conflicts with someone, or even conflict with yourself throughout the month. There's going to be less and less drama. That's what you're doing, releasing yourself from drama. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. For some of you, hold on. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. It may have been an unfortunate love situation. It went sour, but I feel like this person is going to be reaching out to you. They may have made you feel rejected in some way, but they're going to be reaching out to you, but I don't see you entertaining it. This person is from the past. It was a situation that didn't work out. It was unfortunate. You may be still healing from it, and they will be chasing you, but I feel like you won't be paying it any mind. So you are needing to avoid fear of taking risks when it comes to your career, when it comes to your life, your future. Well, not your life, but like when it comes to going for what you want, your goals, don't let shyness, fear, insecurity, or anything hold you back. You're needing to take the leap. Take leaps of faith when it comes to your career. Go for that business. Go for that show or whatever you do. Don't be afraid is what I'm seeing. And you're needing to embrace your fiery side, especially if you have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Needing to express your, and especially like Capricorn, you being a business type person. The Queen of Wands is always busy. She's always about her business. So embrace the fact that you're always booked and busy. Embrace that. Be happy to have work. Be happy to have something to do. Be happy to be making your money and to always have something, keeping your mind off of any stress. Always focus. Embrace a busy life, okay? Some people don't have work. You know, some people wish they could get booked or employed. You're needing to embrace it. You may be thinking, oh, I have so much work to do. But what if you didn't have any and no income? You're needing to embrace that and be happy and grateful. The obstacles, some of you are going to be tempted to really party or social. People are going to be wanting you to come out, but you may be quite busy with what you have going on. So people are trying to pull you in different directions. You may also go out for drinks and find that you regret it. You know, I'm never going to drink again type of thing. Where to find support? I don't feel like you have a support system, Capricorn, because this is the Magician in reverse. It looks like a lot of people around you are kind of fake. Like the Magician in reverse, these are people, or this is a person who fakes it till they make it, or pretends to be more rich than they are or more confident than they are. Really, like, it's just a fake persona. So it seems like the people around you, it's like we're all in a world where everyone's just trying to be something. So asking these people for advice, it's like they don't have it to give you. They don't even have it to give to themselves. So looking for support, it's like some of you gotta be careful, because you may have some like narcissistic people pretending to support you, but really they just want to know what you're doing, what your secret is. Just be careful of these fake people. When it comes to your support, I feel like you shouldn't ask for support, because people seem to want what you have. So just be careful with that. Maybe in the future you'll have support system, but right now people around you seems they all want something. Unless you're going to ask for support from your parents. But anyone around you, maybe some of you live in LA. I heard that LA is like the land of the fakes. That's what they say. I don't know. But that type of energy where everyone's trying to climb this ladder. So they're not going to really give you real support. And they're going to want to know what you're doing so that they can do it too, type of thing. So you have to be careful. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is the action to take. Some of you are needing to let go of feelings you may have for someone. Could be with that person who it didn't work out with, or reject that person. Not telling you what to do, just saying. Let me clarify this. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse for Capricorn? Okay, there's just, some of you are needing to just really focus on you. You may have to reject someone right now, or just not focus on feelings or emotions, because that could really bring you down. You know, where you get your heart broken and you just don't want to get out of bed. It's like that could really throw you off of your game when it comes to getting your coin and staying positive and happy. So it's almost like, sure, if you're into someone, be there, but don't like pour your feelings all into it. Because it could affect your financial situation, the empire you're trying to build for yourself, the life you're trying to build. It could affect that. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify. Okay, they're coming at you with apologies. The Lovers was behind that card. Why the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Yes, Capricorn, you can't involve people in your money plans, your life plans. Involving people is going to lead to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Do not team up with anyone. Well, it could, if you have a business partner, then cool, but giving people your ideas or sharing things, like, people want to steal. They want to steal your ideas. They want to steal your secrets to success. And they're going to make, like, if you do, it's going to be a competition between you and them. So don't tell anyone what you're doing. You have to hustle in silence. Hustle in silence, and don't ask for no support from anyone. Nobody wants to support you. Everyone wants to support themselves. Everybody is trying to win. It's a cruel world, okay? I know that sounds negative, but it's the truth. I wish I could tell you there was a sweet person who wants you to win and isn't thinking about themselves, but for some reason it looks like you're around people who are just thinking about themselves. And you cannot afford to let these people in on what you're doing for yourself. You will regret it. Some of you may have a feeling like the nature where you want to help people to win as well, but they're just going to take what you got and leave. So you got to be a shock. What do we have for Capricorn? Emotions are running high, and this is why you do need to avoid getting too emotional when you're on your grind and trying to make things happen, because the emotions can really drag you down. So we have release. It's time to release negativity, Scorpio energy, and a new romantic cycle begins. So Capricorn, is so complicated when it comes to your love. This is not a love reading, but I am seeing that there's a love situation from your past that didn't work. Or maybe you still love them, but you know, they've hurt you and they could distract you, throw you off. Maybe there's going to be a point where you guys do start a new romantic cycle, but you're being told, everything here is saying, don't put all your heart and soul into it yet, at least not yet. As long as you're planning to transform yourself, heal, build a business or something, the love is going to bring you down. It's okay to have your person in the background, but make sure your focus is on winning, okay? Not focusing on just laying in bed with your person and giving them your heart and soul only for them to run off again and you to be really down. I feel like this person will really respect you more and chase you when they see that you're too busy for them anyways. So they'll be chasing and respecting you because you're grinding so hard, rather than you just kind of forgetting about your grind and putting all your energy into them. So balance, basically, because the emotions will really grab a hold of you. You know, you don't want to be this king of cups in reverse. This is what you're trying to avoid when it comes to love and when it comes to people around you. Your emotions are very fragile right now. I feel the goal is to not let anyone trip you off emotionally, because that can throw you off your game. All right, so Capricorn, be a boss. Turn down those emotions because they're running high. This is what I'm seeing for you. The person you're dealing with could be a Leo, there could be a Scorpio. There's also fellow Capricorn. There's Leo again, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra. So I hope this was helpful for you, Capricorn. The timestamps are linked below for each sign. If you'd like to check out your other placements, feel free. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to move on to, who's next? Aquarius. Yep, Aquarius. All right, Capricorn, thank you. So Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you for the month of April. What do we have for Aquarius when it comes to love for the month of April? Did I say when it comes to love? Oh my gosh. I'm so used to that. This is general. There can be love messages coming through, but I'm focusing on general here because I already did the love readings for you guys. What's going on with Aquarius generally in their life for April? Okay. A lot of you are taking a leap on something here. It could be a relationship, it could be work-wise. Some of you are faking it till you make it. Some of you are lying on your resume, okay? Let's just be honest. Not all of you, but the Magician in reverse. It could be that some of you are feeling you don't have the tools to do what you're wanting to do. I got this from one of the other signs. I don't remember. I think it was Libra. But you do have the tools, okay? You do have manifestation. The Magician is about manifestation, but if it's in reverse, it means that some of you are losing faith in your power to create. So you're needing to be reminded that you can manifest whatever you want in your life. The theme of this month, Aquarius, are going to be moving very quickly and going straight for what you want. I do see that you're gonna like achieve a nice break for yourself. Some of you are gonna, you know, work hard and get some nice vacation time, or you're gonna be able to take a break because you've been grinding so hard, you made so much, and you can finally relax. But some of you may have just opened a business, or you're opening something that's going to really pay off. You've done something that's going to really pay off long term. So that's an accomplishment for you, like setting yourself up for the long term financially this month. What to avoid and what to embrace. Avoid sleeping too much, Aquarius. Stop hitting snooze. Avoid sitting around. Avoid thinking, contemplating, procrastinating, and not taking action. You need to take action. Push yourself, okay? Embrace the fact that some of you may be healing from a heartbreak. So embrace the healing process. Embrace that you went through something and now you're healing. Use that pain to fuel you as well. You know, really grind. Really do that for yourself. I am seeing that some of you are having trouble making decisions. Decision making, that could be why you're spending a lot of time thinking. I'm seeing that you need to just go for your passion. You really need to just take a leap here and stop thinking so hard. We have the Ace of Wands. A lot of you can get a lot of support from mostly people who you don't know. And when I say support, I think I really mean advice. So maybe ask random people about your work. What do they think of what you're doing? So that you can get unbiased opinions is what I'm getting. But also you can get a lot of support from your own new ideas, just creating new exciting things. I'm hearing things the world has never seen. So you're going to really get fueled by being creative. You're getting like this Einstein vibe where you're just creating things, coming up with new ideas. Being Aquarius, you have a mind that is different from everyone. You're more of the alien of the zodiac is what they call Aquarius. So you have that ability to think of things that other people will not think of creating. So the action to take and the advice. With the action to take, we have the Nine of Wands. So you are definitely needing to be cautious. Try not to go down roads you've already been down before and failed, whether it comes to love or work, whatever you're creating. Really be cautious, but don't overthink. It's kind of contradicting, I know. I'm trying to tell you to be free and not think too much and just go for it, but there's also something that you're needing to watch out for. So, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't share your ideas, or maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should look at what not to do. Look at things that people have done that haven't worked. Okay. But advice, you need to make some kind of change, some kind of transformation. Either you need to change your thinking, especially if you're thinking that you can't manifest what you want. You need to change your thinking, transform your mindset. But it could also be appearance transformation if what you're doing has to do with looks. But there's some kind of transformation that needs to happen for you first. What do we have for Aquarius? Don't let your pride get in your way. A new start is coming and expect powerful change. You really need to tap into your manifestation powers, because I feel like this feels like creative energy, like something new is coming out of the universe, and you are the universe. We're all the universe. And this is why we should let natural ideas flow, because you are creative energy. So I just see something really coming out of the universe, just like when a child is born. You know, we come from pretty much nowhere. You know, that's a long story, but basically we come from the source. And the source is what? Not talking about ketchup, I'm talking about source energy. The source I see is just one big old energy. So we just come from nothingness, I guess. And that's where I see something coming up from you. You're just bringing something up and bringing it into the world. So really have faith in your ideas and what you are building, whether it's a business, an idea, whatever it is. Really have faith in it, but there's something about you that needs to transform. If you have old thinking, you need new thinking. And you're going to be moving very quickly once you see that things are improving. Why the Death card? Yeah, there's competition. So some of you, whatever you're doing could look similar to someone else. So you need to transform and make everything look different and unique. Even if it's your physical appearance or your product or whatever it is. Needing to look unique. So when people see you, they see you. When they see what you've done, they see what you've done, and they don't compare it to anything else. Why the Three of Swords in reverse? The Sun. Yeah. Needing to stay positive when it comes to unfortunate situations. A lot of you are healing from failures, failed relationships, failed business ideas or stuff like that. But the Sun is coming out on your broken heart. And you're finally moving forward. Some of you are using the pain to fuel your project. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to check the timestamps below to see your other placements for the month of April. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to Pisces. Okay. So Pisces, welcome. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. We're going to look at what's going on with you for the month of April. Let's see. So we have for Pisces for April. Okay. Your wish is coming true this month. A lot of you have been doing a lot of thinking, planning, but now you're coming out of that. A lot of you are ready to take action on something. I do see a wish coming true for you with the Nine of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. You may have a, if you're dealing with love, and I feel like especially if you're a man, you may have a angry fire sign type of female on your case. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but she seems really upset. But male or female. It doesn't have to be a person though. This could be you going through it, especially if you have fire in your chart. You may find a lot of things irritable this month, or things that irritate you. Let me see. A lot of you are starting to see things for what they are. You may start to see the truth about someone or some situation. And this truth can be good or bad. I'm really not getting whether it's good or bad. Maybe you realize you love someone. Maybe you realize you hate someone. You're realizing something this month. You're needing to avoid lying or believing someone's lies. The truth is important this month. Telling the truth or getting to the truth. There should be no beating around the bush this month. You needing to embrace your dark side. Or someone may be bringing the dark side out of you this month. This Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of you may be focusing on having fun or rebelling against something. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is your obstacle. So there may be a situation that doesn't work out for you. It could be a love situation. Some of you are needing to face a lot of reality. I know that Pisces can be very dreamy. So when it comes to where to get support, I feel like you're needing to let go of some dreams that you had with maybe with a particular person. Maybe you saw them in a good way, but they turned out to not be so good. Or the dream you saw with them is not happening because they're not the person you thought they were. Or there's a situation that is not what you thought it was. The way you pictured something or someone in your head turns out to not be, and you're having to let go of that image, which could be hard for a Pisces because you are all about the dreaminess And you want your dreams to be your real life. Okay, which is fine. That means you're great at visualizing, but sometimes you may see things as, I know Pisces, you always see the good in things, and now you're realizing that there's more to what you saw. So the next action to take, you're needing to make a decision. Some of you are having a hard time letting go of something. You're trying to decide. Some of you are trying to decide between 2 people or 2 jobs or careers or ideas. Needing to decide. And the advice here is to focus on transforming and trying not to resist transformation or change. You may be comfortable in the vision that you had, but you may be needing to let it go for a change to happen in your life. Clarify this Knight of Wands, please, for Pisces. You have the Emperor. Some of you may be rebelling. You may feel like people are trying to control you, or there may be a controlling figure that makes you want to rebel or run away or act out. You're needing to take control of yourself, of your life. And I feel like that's what's causing you to rebel. Maybe you feel like you're being too nice to people. Now you just want to fire back and show them that you're not to be messed with, type of thing is what I'm seeing. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, Cancer. Why the 2 of Swords in reverse? Okay, so there's a love situation that wasn't what you thought it was. And it's still moving slowly. You still haven't really let it go. Why the 7 of Cups in reverse? Yeah, you were quite confident in the vision that you had. Now you're having to make a decision on what path to take. Some of you are willing to put up with this person. I don't feel like they are a terrible person. I just feel like they have a fiery side. And so a lot of you are weighing it out here. This is not a love reading, but it's looking like mostly love messages for you. What's with this Queen of Wands in reverse? Yeah, it's like there's this person who's trying to free themselves from you. They're upset with you for something and they're trying to leave. Or the relationship throughout April is just not working out at the moment. There's too much conflict or anger. Why the 2 of Pentacles? I feel like a lot of you don't want to let someone go here. Because there is good and bad and you're really trying to weigh it out. And I honestly agree with you. I feel like this person is both good and bad, just like everyone else in the world. They have a good side and a bad side. It seems that their bad side is really coming out in April, making it hard for you to make a decision because this could just be temporary. They could just be on their period or, something, or going through something. And it's like, that this is not who they really are. Like, they are a nice person, but they have this side to them when something is going on in their life. Why Death in reverse? Some of you are needing to embrace that this situation may be on pause for some time or may end permanently or temporarily. What do we have for Pisces? Believe in the impossible. Your hard work is paying off and a personal issue reaches resolution. And I know because there's a lot of chaos surrounding a situation you're dealing with. It's not looking good for April, but in the end you do get your wish fulfillment. So maybe it is just for now. Why the 9 of Cups for Pisces? Yeah, the sun comes out. There may be some emotional distance here, but you may find yourself making that decision Yeah. There's ups and downs in this connection. There's disappointments, there's good times. This is really complicated for you and hard for you to make a decision because you may have a lot of feelings for them. But a lot of you, there's going to be a break. There's going to be a moment where you say, okay, we're taking a break. Or we're done. But you're having a hard time figuring out which side of this person you're going to get the most if you do continue a relationship with them. What is coming up in the near future for this connection? Things may be at a standstill. This person might stop reaching out. It may feel like all has failed here. But then we have the Ace of Swords, where you guys seem to work it out. There's a new start. And then you guys don't move on. This is so complicated, like so back and forth. And I feel like this is especially if you guys don't know each other that well, because I feel like you're tied to this person's really amazing side, but they may be going through it right now, and it's affecting you guys' relationship, but you're being patient and accepting that this is just things that people go through. You may have a separation coming up, or you may already be in separation. But there will be a point where you work things out. But this person is going to pull back a little bit. Could have happened already. So Pisces, my gosh, they could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer. So this is what I'm seeing for you. They could be a fellow Pisces too. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to check your other placements. They're linked below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next one.